Man, the Jets have gone and completely flipped this depth chart on its head. It's completely unrecognizable from last year. We're looking at probably 12, 13, 14 new starters. Incredible. And a lot of free agents, right? Marquee names, Laken Tomlinson. Of course, 3 first-round picks, and oh yeah, Brees Hall in the second. Exciting, as it should be. However, I think there is a signee we made early on in free agency who's flying a little bit under the radar and will play a very important role for the Jets this upcoming season. And that is Jacob Martin, the defensive end we signed from Houston. Now, the reason why I think he'll be a very important contributor is I don't think he will be starting at edge. However, our 2 presumed starters at edge defender, Carl Lawson and Jermaine Johnson, are 2 guys who I don't expect to be playing 80-85% plus of the snaps right away for 2 different reasons. Carl Lawson, obviously, returning from a torn Achilles, and it was a long time ago. The recovery seems to be great. Coach and Joe Douglas both echoing the same sentiment that they are banking on a fully healthy Carl Lawson. The videos, the pictures, the workouts, great stuff. I'm optimistic about Carl Lawson. However, a torn Achilles for a football player that plays the position and the style of play that Carl Lawson plays, I mean, besides a scary head or spine injury, a torn Achilles might be the most devastating injury. Because if you think about the position Carl Lawson plays, he's in that sprinter stance almost, and he's leaning back and exploding his 265 pounds off of those Achilles tendons. So we're not going to just drop him in and have him play starters reps as we would if he were fully healthy. So he's going to come in and we're going to probably have him on a pitch count and then ratchet it up throughout the year. Jermaine Johnson, he's a rookie. Obviously, rookies don't play the full number of snap counts as veterans do typically, especially at edge defender. At wide receiver, yeah, you plug them in, they're good to go. But edges, if you look at other first-round picks, it's typically 70-75% of the snaps until year 2 or year 3, and then they're full-time ready to go. So if Carl Lawson, let's say, is coming in and you start him at 60% of the snaps, and Jermaine Johnson's coming in and he's playing 70-75% of the snaps, that leaves a lot of snaps available at edge. And I think the first guy off the bench is going to be Jacob Martin. I think he'll be ahead of Vinny Curry and Bryce Huff on the depth chart. He's younger, and I think he's fresher, got more in the tank than Vinny Curry. And I think he'll do a better job of setting the edge than Bryce Huff, who is more of just a speed rusher. And Jacob Martin can rush the passer too. His 4 sacks last year would have been 3rd on the Jets. Pro Football Focus grades, for whatever that's worth to you, in the mid-60s against the run and the pass. Average, solid, balanced. Durable, suited up for all 17 games last year, started 14 of them, was a starter in Houston. So I think that was the signing. I think he is Carl Lawson insurance so that we can keep Carl Lawson on a pitch count and be smart with him also while we develop Jermaine Johnson. He's going to play a big role. I'm excited. Go Jets.